hello, hello. I don't know why I often start flying like this. That was close. That was very close. How are we all doing today? Welcome back to the Hermitcraft server. This is Hermitland. I flew right over the sign. Wah. Okay, there it is. Hermitland, and it has been improved with some pathing, a nice sign, and it is growing rapidly. Plenty of games popping up left, right, and very much center. Guess what has just appeared right there? So we're definitely going to have to come over here and have a game-playing day one day. But yeah, the duck game is what we finished up last time, and I have seen a bunch of hermits have played, and I know a few more have as well. Let's check out the time book. Cub, Full Stock, Joe, and Azuma. Joe, what an amazing first time. So make sure you go and check out those playing this game, and let the other hermits know if you want to see them racing the duck game and putting their scores in as well. Do let them know. Now, the personal best book is obviously the all-important one. Has anybody beaten my score? Yes, I'm third. Doc and Cub, well done you. Okay, cool. This is good. 3rd out of 5 isn't too bad. We can do better than this. That was only my first kind of real proper attempt. So, yeah, we can definitely practice, and we'll definitely get all these people together as well and have like a big multiplayer race. But as you've probably noticed from the title of the video and the little pre-credit sequence there, today, oh, today is something very, very close to my heart. Today, we begin Is That Sheep Looking at Me? The new television studio. But first, we've got to just go over there and see if we can even rent the place. Okay, so here is the studio. I think I hear some clattering and banging around down here, so maybe the boss is around somewhere. Azuma, doing some work over here, I see.
I'm just unloading this lorry and checking these shulker boxes are good.
What was the that was some expensive cargo.
Yes. Would you like one?
I would love one, thank you. Look at this. Oh, I get treated.
This is a promotional one as well, look.
Treated like a king.
Got a store, it's open.
Oh, nice. Hang on here. Let me give you back the unpromoted one then. Look at that. Free advertisement in the video.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what's really cool about this? Give me 1 second. Up I go. And straight down.
It's like you sneezed green stuff everywhere. It's fantastic.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful.
You're just going through those like they're sweets, aren't you?
They're fun. They're just fun, you know. Every now and then I just feel like flying up into the air and dropping down like I'm a bomb. So what brings you to this area?
Well, little birdie told me that you have a spare studio that's up for grabs.
Ah, that's right, I do. This one over here, it's completely unoccupied at the moment.
Ooh, excellent. Okay. Yeah, I might be interested in taking this off your hands. Stage 1 as well.
Yes.
Does that mean it's the
primary
best stage of all?
Yeah, key location.
Fantastic.
Comes with free iron blocks as well.
Oh, I was going to ask if they came with it. Nice. Look at that. I get a totem of undying. I get free iron.
There's also a hole in the roof that needs fixing.
Oh, will that get fixed before I officially move in, or?
I'm going to leave it to you to do.
Okay. It's a feature. It's a feature. This whole place is mine. I don't have to share with anybody else.
No, that's right. It's part of Concorp Studios, just for anyone who's not aware. Next to the Pirate District, we've got the Vex stage over here. Then we've got stage 2 where I've built some games for a show that's probably never going to happen.
Wonderful.
And what do you plan to do with this location then?
This is going to be the brand new Is That Sheep Looking at Me game show studio. All improved, new sheep, newly dyed,
new sheep.
Everything, yeah.
That sounds amazing. I like it. I mean, that was a very fond memory from Season 5, so I think bringing that back for Season 6 will be fantastic.
So, pricing-wise, I'll give you 20 diamonds.
You know, if someone says they'll give you 20 diamonds, you don't say no.
I'll give you 30 diamonds.
No.
You know how to barter. This middle bar, is it a supporting structure piece?
It is. You know, preserving the structure from the outside, I think, is the only thing that needs to be done here. Right. If anything on the inside isn't to your liking, then yeah, you can tear it apart and change it.
Wonderful. I think I can do without that bar. If the roof falls down, I mean, you know, who's going to complain?
No biggie. Just the sheep.
It looks like it already has started falling down over there, so
yeah. In need of maintenance.
Awesome. And animals are allowed on the premises as well.
They are indeed, yes.
Fantastic.
You can do whatever you like in here, but don't spawn 100 withers, please.
No withers, gotcha. Okay, there might be a couple of 100 sheep or so coming through, so you know
that'll be fine.
That's not a problem then. Fantastic. All right, well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate the the building being made for me, and yeah, you'll have to come and check out the studio once it's fully kitted out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'd like to be a contestant again if that's possible.
I will put your name in the raffle. How about that?
Yay, I'm in the raffle.
I'll put in 2 names because of the free gift you gave me with the totem of undying.
I see. Get a better. Maybe I play in the game twice. Maybe I'm on both teams. You didn't think that one through.
2 contestants. Yeah, bit of bribery works for me all the time. So.
Oh, good to know. A man who can be greased.
That's me.
All right then, Zedaph.
Nice.
Enjoy the place.
Thanks, Azuma. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. An entire studio building just built especially for us. That's how I'm going to say it. We can use this whole place. It's going to be fantastic. 13082. That is the name of this place, and it is going to be memorable. We will fix that roof. Don't you worry about it. So, the plan. I have been live streaming development of the inside of this studio for some time now, and you can catch those development streams over at youtube.com/Zedaphplays2. Make sure you go check those out. Subscribe over there as well if you don't want to miss other Hermitcraft related live streams and other live streams and stuff that will come in the near future too. But yeah, we've got quite a big chunk of it worked out, so we're going to get a lot of progress done today. I'm going to try and rebuild pretty much everything I have already designed. We're going to go through it together, make sure it fits nicely into this entire building, and I'll show you everything. Don't worry, you'll get fully caught up with the design process. There's some cool redstone stuff we've got to do, some cool little beautiful design stuff that we've got to build as well. It's going to be pretty cool. And of course, sheep. We're going to need many a sheep. So I've got a tiny little sheep thingy started out here. Let's put my hat on. I found some sheep very, very close to the skull up here. I hope they're not anybody else's. We're going to breed up a bunch, so if they were somebody's, I can put them back, that's fine. We can, yeah, breed these up because we are definitely going to need many, many sheep. Sheep will be harmed in the making of this show, I'm afraid, people. So, yeah, but luckily we don't need them right this second, so they can just be happy over there breeding up, having the time of their lives. So let's get the first thing built into here, and oh my goodness me, is it an all-important thing. Okay, it's done, but before I turn around, you got to promise me one thing, right? This is sheep, but it's sheep butt. Yeah, we've built a gigantic sheep butt yet again. I seem to be a little bit obsessed with doing these, but you know what? They're so much fun. They're so fluffy and cute and lovely. And forget this bit under here. This is like a little garage or something, isn't it? We actually have a featured sheep bum that does something. This is where our contestants will very first enter the game. This is the main door. This is the entrance and exit, mainly the exit really, for the sheep, for the contestants. I mean, sorry, they're not sheep, they're contestants. So let's go up here and take a look. This is what the contestants will see. Obviously there'll be a bit more built around here, but we've got a little doorway. So they come and stand on this button, the door's open, they come out, and the door closes behind them just like that, and they can wander off into the rest of the studio. So that's how we're going to introduce each and every contestant. Now, you may have noticed that, yeah, let's throw an item on the pressure plate, and you'll see from a sort of better angle exactly how it works. So if we throw that on there, yeah, there you go, that's the door. That's the opening and closing mechanism. Perfectly placed, right? So the redstone on this is relatively simple. We had to kind of bend it around a little bit of a weird way. Give me back my steak, please. Thank you. So when they press this pressure plate, it goes up and splits 2 ways, and both ways do exactly the same thing for the above piston and the below piston there. So let's go up and take a quick look at that. So the line just comes up here and goes into one of these comparator extenders. So all this does is will extend the pulse a little bit longer. It's a few seconds extra than what it currently would have been with just a pressure plate, and then that comes out here and powers the piston. Now it's with a observer, which means it's only a pulse, which means we get a pulse on-off when the pressure plate goes down, and we get a on-off when the pressure plate goes back up again, or rather when the redstone runs out of juice. And exactly the same thing happens down below. Exactly the same thing happens here with a little comparator clock. This goes to the bottom one. We've had to kind of pillar it up into this block a little bit to reach, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So let's press the pressure plate. Why can I not say this? I'm never going to call it. I'm just going to call it a plate from now on. Okay, we've agreed. So if I hit that, you'll see, and this fades out, fades out, fades out, fades out. Boom. and everything works successfully. Hopefully gives players enough time to leave the door and get out and be welcomed by the non-existent audience onto the show. Yeah, job done, I think. I'm very happy with that feature. But the contestants, of course, have to have somewhere to go. So the next thing we're going to build just over here is going to be the pedestals, or I'm not entirely sure what to call them. Maybe we'll come up with some kind of sheep pun. Pedestals. I'll work on it. And ding. And ding. Oh, I love it. Okay, cool. So here is the guts of it. I was going to kind of cover it over and make it look all cool, but I thought to quickly explain it a little bit, I'm still not entirely sure how it works myself, we would just keep it open like this. So these are going to be the buzzers where people have to answer a question and boom, whoever buzzes in first can get to, at least get to try and answer the question correctly, right? So we're going to have 3 contestants behind 3 podium buzzers here, but the little trick down here is whichever one gets pressed first, that's the only one that the signal allows through. If I go pa, pa, you see only 1 went, whereas if I go pa, pa, only 2 went there, and it's the same for all 3. Now, it basically works. It sends the redstone signal down, and there's 1, 2, and 3 outputs there. Basically, every single button locks every single repeater down here. So like, if I press 1, you see that the 3 locked repeaters there? It locks all 3 of them. But amazingly, whichever one gets pressed first, that's the one that gets to go through first. So yeah, basically each one is going through and then locking all 3 repeaters. Which yeah, basically means no matter how much you spam this, if one of them is already locked, it will stay locked for the rest of the day, basically, or whatever, however long this all stays on for. 2 people could press it at exactly the same time. Obviously, I can't do that because I'm only one person and I've only got one right hand, apparently. I don't know what my left hand's doing this whole time, but yeah, so we can't really test that. But if that happens, then fine. Hey, it's a draw, so there's no way of detecting that anyway. So we got the ding noise. A ding, lovely, so that's one way of knowing who did it. But we also have these pistons here that you can see pumping. Now we're going to have some sheep on these pistons, on slime blocks. So when these buttons get pressed, badoosh, sheep go offline. So yeah, I'm going to get this covered up, added the sheep in, add a nice little backdrop to it as well, and we can see some sheep fly. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, we need a crane shot or something. We need what, proper music, please. Oh, isn't it? I don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but wow, wowsy wow. I'm really happy with this. I think the colour scheme really makes it pop. You know, orange and purple are just like kapow. And your little cute sheepy face. Look how cute sheepy face is. We got this all covered up now. We can put the sheep down here in the hole. We're still breeding them though, so they're not ready to go in just yet. But you know what? Let's use steak. These are basically animals anyway, aren't they? So when the button gets pushed like that, you see, obviously it won't go that high, but you'll see that the animal will get plung out, and the contestants, like last season, get to choose the colour of their sheep that they wish. I really need that food back now. I'm running low on food. Okay, I'm going to have to break my way out of here. But yeah, the colour scheme is fantastic. I'm very happy with how that's looking, how that's coming out, so we will definitely be sticking with that. This kind of like edging we need to do on all of this as well. So this whole line here will have a nice purple edge. So that's going to be the entrance done. That's going to be kind of round 1, question round. Round 2 is going to be a bit more of a physical game, which is probably going to go somewhere here or here. I'm not entirely sure yet. That has not yet been worked out. So again, if you wanted to follow me, youtube.com/Zedaphplays2, you will make sure to catch the live streams of when we're working on the next game. There might not be another one on it necessarily, but follow over there anyway, just in case. But we're going to skip over to, not even the final, we're going to skip over to the death, the penalty, the losers, because, you know, losers be losers. Okay, so what we've gone and done here, remember the old kids' TV shows where there were like slime tanks and people would get gunged and things like that? We're bringing that kind of thing back, but you know what, gunge doesn't really fit into the sheep thing, but poo does, so we're going to be pooping on people. These are the poop chambers, perfectly placed underneath the sheep, of course, that's where it goes. Educational, very educational, this game show. And we've just got a bunch of brown signs, here that when this piston retracts, all of these signs will crumble away, except they won't, because these ones are on the wall. Let's look in this side, because I think I did it right here. Yes, all of these signs are resting on this one sign, so as soon as that pops off, all the brown concrete dust stuff above us falls down and lands on us. Now, we've got a little entrance and exit way here as well, and we'll need to hook this up. What did I do? I did a bad thing. I think there's redstone behind there. Anyway, we'll hook this up to a lever so that we can control it from the very middle of the thing. But basically, yeah, this is a nice little in and out way for the contestants to get into the chambers once we completely fill the glass thingy up with glass. So whoop, they can come up like that. They can sit here and wait, and then they'll get dumped on. So we should probably test it, right? You got to test everything out. So let me get my camera account set up and a sort of temporary little redstone line just so that we can trigger it ourselves while still being in there. Okay, right. Yeah, I got my little lever just over here set up, ready. I don't want to do this. It's going to be gross. I think it might suffocate us a little bit as well, which is super gross. But I'm stalling, aren't I? Let's just let's do it. We've got to test it. It's only a bit of sheep poo. Nothing wrong with that. You know, this is how people are going to be leaving the game show. So we got to go through it ourselves to make sure it's safe. Is that what we're trying to do here? I don't know. Anyway, okay, I've got my glass. I'm going to pull the lever. I'm going to run inside, put the glass up, and then get pooed on, basically. It's as simple as that. So, without further ado, here goes. 3, 2, 1. Lever. Ha, ha. And goodbye. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, that was very suffocating. It worked, though. It worked. A real treat. What a big dump. Nice, so that successfully worked, and as you can see, it's not resettable. You have to go and do it manually, but we do have 3 poops available, and obviously we only have 3 contestants, and one of them's got to win, surely, so we will be able to not have to do that mid-show. We can do that between shows, refilling the big sheep butt, so that's jolly good, isn't it? So, another thing I wanted to quickly talk about is I've actually worked in a real TV studio. Really, I truly honestly have. I'm not mucking about. I actually did for a little bit, like a day. And what I noticed there is between all of the colourful bright sets, they actually had a lot of dark floors, walls and ceilings. So I think we're going to try and replace a lot of this stuff in the middle, if not all of it, with black concrete. I have left a little space back behind the 2 sets here because, again, you have like corridors and things behind the sets. So hopefully we can make these look pretty cool as well. Have like a broom, a little mop bucket and things like that in the corners. Maybe we can put some structural blocks on the backs of the sets as well, so they actually look a little bit more kind of fake, but they look more realistically fake, if you see what I mean. It's a weird combination. You know, I feel like my entire Minecraft career is basically defined by leading animals around with wheat or carrots or whatever. I feel like I do it all the time. There must be a better way. Oh, there's leads, so I can't really complain. Anyway, let's get these sheepies in here. Look at the black. That is so much better. Oh, if you get in just the right point where you can't really see anything else, that makes things pop so much more. It looks so much more studio-like. Oh, fantastic. Okay, great. I missed one. Hey, he was just checking out the scenery. What do you think? Okay, right. We only need 1 of you per hole. So please don't be idiots and all fall down the same one. Let the nudging commence. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. And sheep. Successful. Okay, I'm going to plug that over. That looks... Whoa! The sheep just ate the block! What just happened in the world? Okay, never mind. Like, no point just going on about it. Okay, right. Second sheep in and plop. Nice and easy. Right. What's this one going to do? Good. I'm not going to eat my blocks away, stupid sheep. 3, 2, 1. Badoof! That did go as high as the item. Oh, no, it escaped. Oh, it's because I'm holding wheat, isn't it? Okay. I don't think the sheep would have been so clever if I hadn't been holding food. Okay, back in you come. Okay, let go of the wheat. Fantastic. Now we try a ding. Sheep goes up. Sheep frozen in midair. And then sheep goes back down again. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Okay, this is really coming together now. So we've got the entranceway for the contestants to come through. We have got round 1 with the buzzer questions that we have. We have not yet done round 2, which will be some kind of physical activity. And we also have not got the showdown finale area either, where the contestants will be asked that all-important question, is that sheep looking at me? And we've also got the final dunk tank type poop tank things as well for the losers to leave. So it's really coming along very, very nicely. That is all we have time for today, unfortunately, though. So thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, a massive thank you to my wonderful patrons as well, whose names are all over the screen right now. Thank each and every one of you for your wonderful, wonderful support. But until the next episode, a bye.